Both of your books, Contagious Culture and Contagious You, deal with the concept of contagiousness. Like, could you tell us where that idea came from and what it means to be contagious?
Sure. So I think that anybody watching this or listening to this, anybody that is with us right now can relate to the feeling of walking into a room and it feels heavy or dark or constricted. And all of a sudden you start to take on that feeling. You walk into a room, you're in a really good mood. And then now you feel tired and maybe a little fuzzy and like, your mood changes. Or you're in the grocery store and somebody comes up to you and starts talking to you and you might be in a really good mood, but they're really what I think of as low vibration. And then what tends to happen is we will match the lowest vibration in the room unless we're really good at holding our state. And so there's matching and getting and catching someone's contagion going lower. There's also matching and catching someone's contagion going higher. So if you just think about like our emotions, our attitudes, even our physical presence, the way that we show up, it's contagious. And you think about like busyness is contagious. If I started to talk, Devin, about how busy I am and how overwhelmed I am and everything, I can almost guarantee if you're not totally conscious and holding your own state, you're going to start joining that and you're going to start to feel the energy of contagious or of busyness in your system.
Yeah, you do. You kind of tense up a bit.
It tense up just as, fortunately presence is also very contagious. So if you and I are together and I'm feeling that you're not really with me, if I can just take a deep breath, ground myself in this moment and just be with you, then there is a very good chance that is going to activate in you another level of presence, and then that becomes contagious. So we're human beings. We relate. We want to be in relationship. We want to be connected, and we are constantly passing stuff around.
Like a river kind of, follows the path of least resistance. Do you find that people's energy does that as well? Is it easier? Seems like it's easier to be negative than it is to be positive. So
yeah.
How do you combat like those, really kind of negative people or people that have that really dark energy that you talk about?
Yeah. In the books, I talk about this idea of bubbling up, bubbling up, which is setting an intention and just an awareness actually that I have my own energetic space. You could be standing this close to me. I still have my own energetic space. And so just to take one step back, there is a rule in this work that I've noticed after doing this work with, for over 20 years with different groups and organizations. There is a rule that says that the lowest energy in a room will win unless there's somebody in that room that can hold their state really well. And what that looks like is, we're in a meeting, you and I are doing great. We go and we're super, super excited to be there. We've got 6 or 7 of us. We go in and there's 1 or 2 people in that room that are just not having it, arms crossed, bad posture. They might not even need to say a word. They might even just be pretty neutrally positioned, but the way that they're showing up and the way that it feels to be around them, generally speaking, what will happen is that lower energy in the room, the rest of the room will start to match that. Now if you add in that those people, that one person, those 2 people are like, oh, that's not going to work, and nah, and nah, and nah, and they're being really negative, generally speaking, those 6, could be bigger group of people start to match that to try and meet it or fix it. Well, now you've got a meeting that is totally unproductive because you've just lowered the entire equation of the energy in that room, and now you're not going to really get anywhere. So what I talk about, especially in Contagious You, and I talk about in Contagious Culture as well, but especially in Contagious You, I give formulas for how do you not become the lowest vibration. And the first thing requires us working our own IEP, which is our intentional energetic presence, and really holding my own state. So if I walk in a room and I'm clear on my intention, I'm taking care of my energy and I'm present, I'm not going to become the lowest vibration in the room because I'm very clear on what I'm doing there. And then I'm more likely to invite people to join me.